Whew, breathing in. How is it for you right now in this moment, in this breath? When we remember to breathe, remember to come back to this present moment. Remember that there were many moments before this one. Times we're happy, times we're sad. And when we spin the roulette wheel of our memory, that's my experience of my memory, you never know what's going to come up. Um, Let them all come up, even the ones that were not exactly as you wanted them to be, and the ones that we can. I was going to dwell in the beauty of them, feel the fullness of the joy at that time. And look for that as well, going through pictures that are along your wall or along the cards that we still have hanging up with all the beautiful things that people say. Go back and select the what was like amazing about that time for me, and spend some time feeling it in your body right now. Let that need be met in this present moment. Think of a time of like intense joy. I remember some times when I was a child feeling incredibly joyful. And as your mind does what it will with that memory, come back to the feelings. I can have those feelings right now of spinning around in a circle as a child with the whatever dress I was wearing, coming out flat. And the interruption of stop it, they'll see your underwear. That can be mourned. I can be with that little girl now and say, oh, honey, that must have been difficult. And in this moment, we have a choice. We can go back in our mind of continuing spinning, continuing feeling that joy. Breathe into a childhood memory right now of joy. Lean into it. Not so much you're going to fall over, but so much that you can experience the love, the freedom. Before you knew about all the sexism, the ageism, the racism in the world, before you even knew about it. Live in that right now. I know it's a fantasy world, and it's important to be able to imagine, to dream about the world we want. And aware that in this moment, we can step from that love, from that freedom, into the reality of what is. But let ourselves be nourished and carried by the joy we feel when we imagine what might be. Stay with it. Give yourself a little more time with that joy. It's all right. Your mind will take you back. Believe me, I think that's just the way humans work. We don't have to deny the pain and the suffering in the world. We can hold that with one hand if you're afraid that you're going to start to live in a fantasy world for the rest of your life. Yes, this present moment, observing the inequities in the world. As we dream now of the joy when we were young, before we knew that these inequities existed, when we could feel that freedom in our own body, that joy, unbridled joy. We can go down memory lane and let the good memories enliven us, light us up. They're real. The feelings that I have remembering those memories are real in this moment. And when pain comes up, I can meet that pain more resourced, and I can accompany that person. I can be with them and I can say, oh, honey, you felt so alone at that time. That was so hard for you. You can mourn the unmet needs, that you can mourn that that child had to be shut down or whatever it is. Usually adults are criticizing us or smacking us because they wanted us to be safe. I know it's a paradox, but I'm guessing that's the case. We don't need to empathize with the adults to care for the part of ourselves that was hurt at that time. And we don't need to dwell on that hurt either. Come back to the joy, resourcing ourselves with the joy, and wish that for all beings in the world. May you be able to connect with the joy you felt as a child and bring that to the present moment to resource us when we have to look at the difficulties that are bound to happen as adults. Thank you so much.